A very good morning to all, brothers and sisters in the Dhamma. So today is the last day of retreat, day 8, 30th August 2024, Friday. So we'll be sharing our final session, which is the closing ceremony, the final closing ceremony, where we get all the retreat participants to introduce themselves, then to report how they actually encounter Dhamma, Buddhism, and how they have the condition to come to this annual retreat of ours. Then to share what they experienced while here, what have they learned, and also any meditative experience that is useful for sharing. Okay, where is the mic? I think next one is Micah. Micah. Yeah, Micah.
Good morning,
Yes.
Brother
Morning.
Steele and
Yes.
fellow Kalyanamittas. I want to express my gratefulness to Brother Steele for his teaching. I really benefited a lot from this teaching.
Sadhu.
As I say, I've been to many retreats before, so this is the only retreat that I learned the most. Your teaching is very clear. I have clarity on the essential Dhamma, the three spiritual law
that governs life and existence.
Karma, Dhamma, and
Chitta.
Your explanation on Chitta, I think very clear, especially the dependent origination, which I was actually struggling to understand.
Oh, okay.
So it gives clarity.
Yeah, that one very useful.
So it helps a lot. I really appreciate your teaching on the essential Dhamma. I think that I have benefited. I have clarity on what is important for our living and how to, and also appreciate your sharing on how to handle so-called life problems.
Correct.
Yeah. So the challenge is, I think with that wisdom, it should helps to alleviate some of the suffering, so-called. And to help us to be better in how to handle day-to-day issues.
Correct.
Yeah.
Relationship issue,
relationship issue.
career.
Yeah.
Then when you confront the other realities of the First Noble Truth, how to actually attend to them. Then
So your sharing has been very helpful.
Resolve them amicably. They are very useful. Applying the Dhamma means Noble Eightfold Path. Having right view to accept the reality because law of karma. And you are what you are. Your mind function that way, following Chitta Niyama, which is the Paticca Dhamma sorry.
Samupada.
Samupada. Suddenly the Pali word went missing. Paticca Samupada, yes. Because that is how living being get entangled from avijja, wrong view. So wrong view, ignorance is the main determination of suffering. So without that, we will not cling on to the five aggregate of form and mind, thinking that it's real, thinking that this is what we are. Then you also should learn what we have gone through. Everything that arises within this conditioned world, they are dependent, originating, condition arising, causal phenomena. It's not a permanent, unchanging entity created, pop, just come like that. No. And then when they come, the causes and conditions will decide what state or what condition they are. Then as causes and conditions transform or change, then it will sustain its existence. But when causes and conditions cease to be, it ceases to exist. So what is real, what is unreal, everything is within this law of dependent origination. Very good.
Your teaching on the pure awareness as well as the phenomenal world of consciousness. There are two states. One is the pure state, one is the phenomenal state.
Means you have two minds. One is the mundane thinking mind that come out from the awareness nature. The awareness nature is just a nature. It's not a mundane mind. It got no words, no concept, no idea, no duality, nothing. It's just that nature, aware, finish.
That clarity helped me to understand the Heart Sutra, which
Yes.
I also struggling to understand the teaching of the Heart Sutra.
Because the Heart Sutra is about true emptiness. So in true emptiness, this is what we call the unconditioned. So in the unconditioned, there is no birth, no old age, sickness, and death. No all the thing that the existential world believe to exist, even the Four Noble Truth, it doesn't exist. Even no one attain, no one realize, and all those things. That pertains to the unconditioned. But in the conditioned world, there is Dhamma, there is law of karma, there is living being, there is existential reality, duality, everything. So ability to understand that these two are separate Dhamma. One is unconditioned, the other one is conditioned. So within existence, we live in a world of condition arising world. That's why 一切有为法, then 如梦幻泡影. So all this become like easy to understand, clear. Then from there, you live your life, you become different. Then when you know that everything is dependent on reality, no reality, not a permanent unchanging entity, cannot be me, cannot be I. Then your aggregates of mind, feeling, perception, consciousness, and the content of consciousness with Sankara, they come and they go and you didn't die. They cannot be you, understand? Which means they are byproduct of the mundane thinking. When you stir, then they arise. If there is no mundane thinking, there is no aggregates of mind. So all this you will understand. Means the aggregate of mind also not you. That's why rupang anichang, rupang anatta, vedana anichang, vedana anatta. So slowly this will become clear to you, stabilize. Then you can live it, you can apply the understanding. So this is the first time you all listen. I know you and especially Beng Fwee, you all appreciate the understanding that is shared because you know that it's useful. But the stability of it will bring you to another level. Then you can live it. Initially, of course, you have to remind yourself. Every time you get into trouble, your old habitual way will come in. And so then you realize, hey, Brother Teo say, whenever I am unhappy, not peaceful, the evil root are there. Then you track. And that's all. Then after that, you learn how to apply. If what Brother Teo say come from the Buddha, that thing is just the way it is. I can't change. That is the reality. Condition like that, things will be continue to stabilize this understanding. Then you will have that wisdom to come to terms with whatever happened based on this understanding. Where this is a reality, cannot be otherwise. So you cannot go and argue with the reality. Reality is, your conditions set, it will be like that. You want things your way, you suffer. That one must develop stability or understanding. Then later on, it become a part of you. Then very easy to accept things for what they are. Then very easy to be at peace with all things that arise. Okay, very
So
good.
the other thing is the unique about this retreat is the awareness-based meditations, which I think are very useful. I tried out one of the lying down posture, and just let my body be like a dead body, and it's very calm, very still, and very silent. And I have an injury on my arm, so I can feel the energy
the energy go there.
Move to that
he
area.
try to heal all the clot, the thing he try to heal.
There's a pulsations and it's
sensation.
painful, but I can.
Wow, sadhu. No, your sensitivity has arrived. Because when you lie down, like you say, very calm, very peaceful, no thought, means you have got the awareness, the initial level already. And That can make you sensitive. That's why you can feel all this. Then you will know your body very well. Understand? Then how you function as a human, you will know which part of the brain activated, which part of the what they call emotion at the heart, how it stir. Everything you will come to understand through direct verification within your own form and mind.
Yeah. I just noticed that the body have the capacity to heal by itself.
Yeah, heal by itself. When you don't resist with the wrong thought, it will heal. You know why? I told you the physics experiment, a science experiment. They take water sample from different area. They go and put under the microscope. So those with wrong thought, polluted vibration and environment, their crystal is like not orderly one, not beautiful one. It's like mutated one. So your body is 80% liquid now. So if your thought is not the virtuous thought, pure thought, if it has all these negative vibration, then your cell will mutate under cell. That's how people get cancer and all that. That's why disease, sickness arise because of that. That's why the good mind state, right thought, based on right view, is very important. Very good. Sadhu.
Thank you.
Never mind lah, either JC or BF also can.
Good morning, Brother Teo,
morning. Yes.
and fellow Kalyanamittas. Firstly, I want to thank Brother Teo for his untiring effort in sharing all his dharmas. Every week is 3 times. Then there's spiritual trip, there's a retreat.
Yeah.
I just tell myself, even I also can't do it.
Because the schedule is every week 3.
Yes.
Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. Then in between, sometimes we got gathering.
Yeah, I
Gathering
understand.
of Kalyanamittas. Then we have spiritual trip. Then we got house dana annual retreat. And you read the broteo.com inside there, a lot of description or activity. And that really can help. Although you say it looks very tiring, yes, normal people cannot do one. Because most people want to give a Dhamma session, they must prepare on.
It must be your love for it and
Yeah,
your calling to do it.
correct. And for me, whenever you ask or want me to share, if there is condition, this one from the nature come out. You don't need to remember anything. That's why it's easy for me. Although I got so much scheduled classes and the Kalyanamittas group activity, we do a lot of things every year. Then they do transcript book. They also do a lot of impromptu sharing. Sometimes Pamasuri, they all the Kalyanamittas, they will call me, hey, brother, can we meet? We meet. Then all this, it become like a routine that you feel that is useful, is important. That's why sometimes they come to my house after lunch or dinner. Then we share the Dhamma. And the informal sharing, I realize, is another good thing. Because that one, you can ask any question. Then you can clarify anything. So once you know all this, then like what you say, looks like very difficult to do. But if it's a part of your nature, it's not difficult. Understand? Okay.
Thank you so much, Brother
Yeah,
Teo.
sadhu.
I also like to thank the organizing committee
organizing.
for all the hard work they've
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
And frankly, this is this is really a
yeah,
very conducive place.
yeah.
The air is so still,
Yeah.
and you can feel the vibration
Yeah,
if you are silent or
Yeah.
calm enough.
Sadhu.
So every morning when I go for the chanting, at the main hall,
Yeah.
even though I don't understand, I
No need
totally
to understand.
zero.
Just feel
Yeah.
at your heart there, the vibration. You feel very good one.
I
Then
take
you can
yes,
draw the energy.
not so much of that, but I sort of I enjoy the energy flowing through my body.
Yeah. Sadhu. Because Brother Beng Fwee do Qigong. Tai Chi also. Very good. Sadhu.
Yeah. I just share how I get to know Brother Teo. I
That
think
one.
about late last year,
Uh,
as I was preparing for one of the papers for my master's degree, I was looking for a suitable topic.
yeah.
And your topic on the success in life via the Dharma way and meditation really attracts me. So at that time, I've heard about J. Krishnamurti.
Yes.
And I went through quite a number of his talks. So J. Krishnamurti, two things that strike me very hard is thought is just memory.
Yeah.
And memory is knowledge.
Yeah.
And they are all garbage.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Yes. If you can see with your true mind, that is what it is. Well, what is thought? Respond to memory. And what is memory? Krishnamurti is like the dead leaf. You know what is a dead leaf? Already of the past. And see you somehow go and hold it for what? So memory is, thought is actually from that memory, respond to memory. And memory is what you accumulate every moment. That's why it's the past. It's knowledge inside there. It's not wisdom. You cannot act with that. You cannot use that to live life, especially psychological memory. But mechanical memory, no problem. Krishnamurti said. That's why he was the one that can differentiate between these and identify it. But the Buddha used a different teaching. He called this the wrong thought, the evil roots, greed, hatred, and fear. So this way of expanding it out is very good, because only psychological memory has the evil root. So mechanical memory, no evil root one. We have no mental intention, no thought involved. So it's like your name, where you live, how you sign your checkbook, and so on. Then who are your wife, your parents, your children. All these are mechanical memory, no emotion involved. So this one, you can use your thought. But when it comes to emotional thing, when it comes to living life with a mundane emotion, that one you use thought to analyze, you sure did one. Because the thought is limited to the content it holds, to the knowledge it holds. And this one is rigid. Whereas wisdom is to understand the totality, the movement. And because this world is a dependent originating world, everything is in a state of flux. When conditions cease or change, then it change. That's why it's not rigid one. You cannot say one size fit all. Everybody wear this size of trouser. Where got such thing one? Like they say, the best way to bring up a child. It cannot be one size fit all. Well, every child is different. Their talent, their past, their upbringing. Unless you have this type of understanding, you cannot come out with a single rigid way of like everybody do like that. No such thing. That's why everybody is different. So Dhamma is a living one. It's dependent on condition, it manifests. So without this wisdom, you cannot deal with life. That's why that knowledge that people store, the duality created by thought and how thought divide, create problem for the living being when it comes to psychological memory, when it comes to the mental emotion. So see the difference. Then you will know how to use thought. The other thing I forgot to share with you all is, but in the book is written, thought is like money, understand? Neither good or evil. Whether it's good or evil depends on the user. The person who know how to use money for the good of the many, then money become wholesome. You develop a lot of wholesomeness, a lot of merits. Like you use it for generosity, help people, and maybe build infrastructure, spin off the economy. But if that person is evil, they will abuse the money through corrupt practices, through hiring assassins to kill, to overthrow government. All that. So money become evil if you are the user is evil. So our thought is the same. neither good or evil. But in the teaching, he said, you must avoid all the wrong thought. Only develop the right thought. Why did the Buddha say? Because the user of thought is very important, understand? If the user don't have wisdom, thought become evil, understand? That's why he say, must have right thought. Means you must develop the wisdom to recognize what constitutes right thought. Thought that doesn't have the evil roots of greed, hatred, and delusion. These are pure, beautiful, virtuous thought. So from there, you develop the understanding. That's why Krishnamurti, he understands, he uses his own word to describe. Then the Buddha has a very, very well developed, we call it a way of sharing and teaching. That is the Dhamma way. And the Dhamma way to me is very clear, very systematic, and it links all the nature's law that govern life and existence, and also take you to beyond the existential world, beyond thought, beyond mind, to understand the unconditioned. So unless you have the understanding of the unconditioned and the conditioned world, and they are very different, you cannot live life. That's why memory cannot understand the unconditioned. Memory comes from thought, understand? It's within the field of thought. It is limited. And thought divide and create a lot of havoc. And living being being egoic, Sakayaditi, trapped inside there. Very good, sadhu. Big fish. Yeah.
Another thing that also strike me very much is his words on choiceless awareness.
Yeah, that one very
That
beautiful.
Awareness without the knowing.
Yes.
Before the knowing, sorry.
Yeah. Because Krishna didn't know. Why must you make choice? That's why he come out with a statement. Wherever there is choice, there is confusion. Who make choice? People who don't understand, they use the thought to make a choice. Understand or not? Because thing is just the way it is. Why must you choose? No right, no wrong. Thing is just the way it is. So no need to choose. No condition, don't do anything. Got condition, manifest. This is to satisfy the existential law. That's why the Buddha said, under the enlightenment disciple, he said, they got 4 qualities. Of good conduct is the order of the enlightened disciple of the Buddha. Then of upright conduct. The third one is wise conduct. The last one, dutiful conduct. You do your duty, understand? So that you don't violate the nature's law. Law of karma, law of mind, law of truth. So when you do your duty, means you follow Noble Eightfold Path, no negativity. And then your parami, your whatever wholesomeness, merits, everything, they will be stored up in your karmic nature. Then when you come, they can be of great use, useful to help you to have the good life. So this is all the understanding. So choice comes from delusion. But initially, please don't get the Buddha, don't get Krishnamurti wrong. Your normal day-to-day life where you decide on something, that is not a choice. Understand? If there's a need for something, you go and buy. Understand? You can afford it, you go and buy, but no negativity. That's it. That you don't have to make a choice. Like whether you got to go to that trip, spiritual trip, or that retreat or what, that one actually no need to choose one. But most people, they cannot understand. Like what you all come to know. Meant to be, you will be here. Like Gong Chai's case, Michael, Beng, and even Seng Wah, they all. If it's not meant to be, then you cannot be here. No. That's why so many years you are never around. But suddenly you appear. So actually, it's all more or less conditioned from your past. If you don't have the affinity, the karmic condition, you cannot be here. Understand? But human beings use the thought. They don't know. They choose. Understand? So sometimes they choose correctly. Sometimes they choose wrongly. You know how they choose wrongly? Well, the karmic friction of the negative karma is you have to go to that type of retreat. Understand? Because that is the meditation that you promote a lot last time, understand? And you believe that is the true one, the only one. So when you do all this, means you lead a lot of people to that type of practice, understand? Then karma is you reap what you sow. So you become the victim. So in future, you end up doing that type of meditation. So you cannot blame anybody for what you are. Like the Buddha said, we are all born our karma, heir to our karma, conditions supported by our karma. So you are what you are because of karma. So take care of karma, then your life is in order. Understand? Then no need to choose. Then even you choose wrongly, the condition will come, you will move away. Like this, like I come, I cannot do all those type of meditation. Not to say I don't want to do, or I choose not to do, but I sit, automatically anapanasati come. Then I just move along the direction that I'm familiar with. Then after that, when I met my last teacher, I moved into sati awareness. Within 2 weeks, it come. That's why I penetrate. Then after that, I met my last guide. After 89. That time I already know the Dhamma, but I haven't located the gateway. But I have this vow that enable me to condition my last guide to arise. He's from New Zealand, no way I can know him. And he's a retired accountant too, like you. When I met him, I was 35 to 36 years old. He already 60 years old. That's why you never believe it. And for 6 times, I don't want to meet him. I already know the Dhamma. What for I meet him? But then inside tell me, hey, this guy, the condition keep on coming back. Normally 3 times I go already. So I said, okay. At the 6th time, I said, I don't know who this guy is. I said, but meant to be, I must meet. So I agreed to meet. The moment I meet, I knew. I held his hand, he held my hand, he know who I am, I know who he is. Then after that, everything just fall into place. Okay? So your sharing on J. Krishnamurti choice is very good.
Yeah, I really appreciate that Brother Teo is able to link J. Krishnamurti's teaching to the Dharma way. So I think I was basically following your talk. Every time since probably last December.
Last December. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good.
Then I find as I come to this retreat, on reflection, basically the awareness-based meditation, if I may say, is really like a paradigm shift.
Paradigm shift.
From the
thought-based,
thought-based meditation, and it sort of bring us to another, if I may use your quote, is almighty nature rolling by.
That one is a very good advice from my teacher, Achayantra. Because the whole of existential is nature's law operating. That's why I say everything is just the way it is. Because mighty nature rolling by. You cannot interfere.
Maybe I want to share some experience I had.
Sadhu.
I think probably about 7 years ago, I was practicing Tai Chi until quite intense. And suddenly, I'm basically short-sighted. When I practice Tai Chi, I took up my spec. And as I go on, everything becomes very, very bright, very, very clear. And then suddenly, there's a sense that my body is merging with the environment.
The oneness.
But my mind is still there.
Sadhu.
It's a very instant thing.
That moment, the awareness will be aware of that you are in the oneness, but the thought is still there.
So it's like a oneness.
You are one with the whole nature.
That's why when I hear your teaching about the four circle,
that one you start to develop the understanding.
I have faith. And your word about mighty nature rolling by, I have faith. It's really nature.
It's really nature. No need almighty.
We have to live with nature. That's the main thing.
Correct. That word is very powerful. Man and nature must harmonize. You understand? That is what Feng Shui is all about. If you go against, you will get into trouble. So man and nature, you are actually together one. Without nature, man or living being cannot exist. That's why the Zen got a saying, all is one. One is all. The whole universe is what it is today is because of each and every one of us or individual. If without you all, the universe will not be what it is today. Why? Because each and every one of us has evolved for so many billions and billions or aeons of existence, birth and death, birth and death. Although your life may not be significant, but without that, the world will not be what it is today. You understand? Well, every life you come, all your action, speech, and thought process, they trigger off the chain of dependent origination as well. So once they take one out, the universe will not be what it is today already. So now you understand why the Zen say, one is all is one. Well, without any of the one, this totality cannot be what it is. So that is the understanding. So man and nature must harmonize. Very good. Sadhu.
That takes me to your teaching on the right view. So when you say about right view, you have the order of the karma, which strikes me very deep in. Because in the Theravada teaching, yes, there is, but it didn't sort of bring that much emphasis.
It didn't explain so deeply how it operates, the law of karma. You reap what you sow. Do good because good, do evil. Where people just rattle it out. Just like the first number 2, life is suffering. They don't go in already. They eat reality or they don't teach you already. They mention in the text, but no explanation, no elaboration on how to develop the initial wisdom out of it. Then the second turning wisdom, then the third turning wisdom. Very good.
In the Theravada, as far as I know, when they talk about right view, they always tell you is Four Noble Truths.
Yeah, correct.
Dependent origination.
Yeah.
5 aggregates, but very little say about karma.
Yeah.
So I think your teaching is, or your sharing is very extensive because it covers the whole loop.
Yeah.
The whole loop is covered.
Yeah. The whole of life. That's why I say when I saw the Four Noble Truths first time in 1973, I said no need to search it. Nobody in this universe 2000 over years ago can come out with that understanding to summarize all of life, mundane and supramundane, into just Four Noble Truths. Even I said that time, even if I had the enlightenment of what the Buddha had realized, I cannot summarize all the understanding into Four Noble Truths. Well, it involves so much understanding, but yet he can do it because he is a Sammasa Buddha. Very good.
And right view is the first
path factor.
which is very key to our
the whole cultivation of the word. Yes. Well, when your view is wrong, all the other path factor collapse. Your thought will be wrong. Your action, speech, livelihood will be wrong. Then all your effort go to the wrong direction because you don't have the right view. That's why the Buddha is very wise. All the essential Dhamma that he actually taught, he phrased it in the correct order. Even the 5 spiritual faculty. He says Saddha first. Without Saddha, Virya cannot come. Then without Virya to push you, you won't cultivate Sati. Then if Sati doesn't stabilize, Samadhi cannot arise. Without Sati, Samadhi, wisdom cannot arise. That's why the order is very clear. The Avijja Sutta also, the 10 step, the order is very clear. And he never contradicts himself.
Yeah, Avijja Sutta, I think in the last closing paragraph of the sutta, the Buddha described, if you go through the whole thing, it's just like the water from the mountain flowing down to fill up all your rivers.
Correct.
So it's basically explaining to you the nature.
Yeah.
The whole nature has to go on this.
Yeah. Well, this is the way nature operates. So when you understand the flow. Then when you understand the flow, you know how to reverse it. How you fall, like the 4 circle formation. That is how you come back. And the coming back is not by a being. It's by the form and mind that is law, developing the wisdom through the awareness nature to realize itself and cease. If that one don't cease, you cannot return. Understand? So that one cease, there is nobody to return. But the cessation automatically brings the cultivator that is together with the five aggregate of form and mind back to realize the unconditioned. So when it goes into the unconditioned, which is Nibbana, inside there is the unconditioned. That's why you cannot talk about it, you cannot describe, and you cannot like try to explain in words. Well, this state is the unconditioned. No word can actually describe it. Like the Tao, whatever that can be talked about, speak about, or discussed is not the true Tao. Tao 可道, 非常道, and all this become very clear. Well, the Tao is not something that you can describe or talk about. Whatever that can be described and talked about is not the true Tao. Where is the unconditioned? It's the totality, the oneness, the source. No word one. That one is just that original nature, that nature itself. Very good. Sadhu.
Yeah, I like your explanation of conditioned Dharma and unconditioned.
That one also very powerful. To understand that thing is just the way it is, where reality is, truth is, suchness. That one you must get it in until you understand. No? Then you won't try to go back to the old way, wanting things your way. That one is the egoic mind one. Where you feel that what happened is not good for you. That's why there is this selfishness. So you want things to be otherwise, like Sui said, should have not. Or all the craving that you want. Then you say, why like that? Why me? So this thing, if it has not have happened, then I would have, it's all not a reality. You talk about it for what? It's like the saying, Chui Gong, Kaki Song, understand? Because it will not help you, understand? Like you praise yourself, oh, I'm so good, so good. You say all this, Holukaki song, understand? Because that is not the reality. The reality is no need to talk. That thing is that thing. That's how we understand it. Then the cultivator of the way will see it very clearly. Oh, very good. You pick out a lot this time around.
The other thing I think, when I say paradigm shift, I just want to share my paradigm shift in the sense that basically this awareness-based meditation, you're basically dropping off whatever thoughts you have and you're going back to your pure mind.
Yes.
Whereas in the normal thought base, you are trying to cultivate your mundane mind to supramundane, which is quite tough.
Because the supramundane is beyond thought, beyond mind. So if your instrument is thought, how can you realize it? You understand? It's just like the scientist. If your microscope can only magnify 10 times, whatever that is smaller than that, you cannot see already. Understand? So the Buddha said the Dhamma is akaliko, beyond thought, beyond time. But the instrument you use to approach it is thought, which is limited. And how can you use thought to try to realize a state of understanding that is beyond thought? Impossible. That's why I said thought-based, doom.
That's why to achieve that through to arhatship, I think is very difficult.
Yeah, but when you understand it very easy, like Cindy, when he heard the teaching, there is two minds. One is the true mind, and the other one is the dependent orientating mundane mind, thinking mind. She straight away awakened.
I mean, if you go on to the thought base,
it lead you to Holland. You cannot come back because you analyze, keep on analyzing. Then coming out with justification, reasoning. And thought divide, you cannot see. Thought egoic, you cannot see. Thought is limited, you cannot see. So because of that, without mindfulness, you are like blind. That's why the Buddha said, heedfulness is the path to the deathless. The heedless are as if dead. Very true. Well, without mindfulness, how can you be heedful? If you are not heedful, you are as if dead. Spiritually, you don't stand a chance. Good. Wow, you pick up a lot of things this round.
No, I think because just to go back to my experience, because after I sort of slow down my work and thought to retire, I suddenly think that I must really go the Dharma way.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
I have, in my early days when I'm young, I was very attracted to Sakyamuni.
Oh, sadhu.
When I read about him, I feel very joyful.
Oh, means you got affinity with Sakyamuni. Yeah.
But because of my work, I didn't get in touch with Dharma. It's only last few years. Then when I get in touch with Dharma, I say, I hear this Dharma talk, I hear the Dharma talk, this all over the place. Why not I just go to a structured and learn it once and for all? So I went through 2 years part-time. I did my diploma and I did a 1 year master. That's how I have got certain knowledge to understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. Very good. Sadhu.
I thought I share this because I'm not young. I wanted to sort of speed up the process.
Yeah.
But sometimes the speeding up, I don't have patience.
Yeah, you
That
must
is a
have
problem.
patience. Yeah.
That's another problem.
Yeah. Not a problem. Because once you encounter, very easy to go on, very easy to understand on. When you haven't encountered the real teaching, maybe what you say is true. Not easy. But when you understand, it's very easy. Like I used to tell Kalyanamittas, Seng Wah say, it's just like your palm. No? Flip over is already the other side. So you think this is delusion, you cannot. But the moment you understand, you come over. That's why Huining, sudden enlightenment. Enlightenment is within the moment. The moment you awaken, you are there. The moment you connect, you can understand already. The main thing is to stabilize the awareness nature and stay here. Then you become totally different.
To stabilize the awareness is actually a very natural process.
Yeah, but when you understand.
But the thing here is that that's the simplest thing is the most difficult thing to do.
Yeah, because your habitual tendency of using the thought has become so what they call conditioned until you have depended on it. Everything is thought. Without thought, like you cannot operate. You cannot live life. So when you are in that state, you will think like that. But when you are here, then like Cindy, they all who came to understand and all the other Kalyanamittas, why must you use thought? I already told you. So chaotic, so hot, understand? Creating so much suffering. And that is not life. That's why the Buddha says, Sabbe Sankara Dukkhang. Understand? All Sankara thinking lead to suffering. So why you want to use thought? Then you see that, like song they all went through, they see the important Dharma, the pointer, then it link, immediately they understand the Sankara slow down. Then like hardly any thinking. You have no need to think. Why must you think? You think in order to understand things, then you can think. But think already make you emotional and miserable, then why you think? Understand? So right thought and wrong thought depend on the user. That's why develop your wisdom, then you have no problem. You can live life. You can use thought because the user of thought is wise. No more delusion. That is how you understand it. So forget about what the thought telling you. Very easy, but the easiest one is the most difficult. Because the thought will tell you that way. But have faith. The moment you understand, you like the palms, say flip over already. It's just like you say paradigm shift. Once you shift, you are no longer at the old place. Understand? So that shift can come provided you follow the simple instruction to relax and aware. Then enjoy. Don't do anything. Try it.
Yeah, I must thank you for suggesting to go on a lying down meditation.
Yeah. That one help a lot.
Yeah, I started this while here. I find that it's is you can, after your first snore, your second snore,
then
then your mind is very clear.
you aware.
Sankara is much lesser.
Yes,
And
much
then
lesser.
it's easier that way.
Like Michael, suddenly become very calm, very peaceful. Because just like you are dead, no need to do anything. And then everything will return to its original state, which is tranquility, stillness, peace. Like what I wrote on the board yesterday. And when you realize that, you will never go back to the old way. That's why you will stay here. More and more. Okay? Very good.
That's why I told Dr. J.
Ask
him about lying down meditation.
Oh, yeah, you are the one who asked him. Yeah. But that time he cannot answer you because he didn't do it in the hall.
So the next
then
morning,
later on,
next morning he come and tell me, you are my bodhisattva.
yeah.
Then I heard him saying that. I just want to clarify. Brother Teo is one, not me.
Yeah.
Just passing message.
Yeah. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good. Let us rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, Casey, your turn.
Good morning, Brother Teo,
Sadhu.
Mrs. Teo, and all the Kalyanamittas here. And I would like to thank Brother Teo for sharing a profound Dharma in a very unique manner.
This year, he understands a lot more.
I will touch on that later.
Yeah.
I also thanks all the committee organizer for organizing a very smooth this time retreat.
Yeah, a very fruitful and conducive retreat.
Okay, to start with, I would say this year I have a better understanding.
Yes.
Especially for the difference between the awareness
and
consciousness.
And the thought, consciousness. Okay.
The last time, or I would say last year.
Last year.
Go in here, come out.
Yeah. It's so new to you.
Yeah, so new.
And so the book hasn't come out yet. So now the book come out, very clear.
Just pay your listening, you go in here, come out there. Okay, with that actually, it changed my meditation.
Yes,
touch on it.
That's why I saw you lie down. Very good this time.
Okay, I will touch on that. Okay. It changed my method. I found out that all the while I've been meditating in the thought manner.
Yes, thought-based.
So, you know what struck me when you mentioned that part, aware and silent. Aware and silent. That
aware finish. Aware finish.
Aware finish or aware silent. Aware silent. So I was thinking, the last time I learned, a lot of teachers, right? Teach you different method of meditation. They ask you, note your breathing, inhale short, exhale long. Then I finally thought, actually I have to use my thought to change my breathing.
Correct.
It's not my nature.
Not natural already.
Not natural breathing, no. Short, long, short, long. That's why I've been waiting for, since I left, I'm still last year until I said, not much progress in my meditation.
No wonder. Very good.
So it was like Wednesday.
Yes.
I start to make the change after you mentioned that. So at the same time, I also first time do lying down meditation. I did, I think in the morning. Right, Wednesday, the whole. Then in the afternoon, I think it's a 1 hour meditation.
Yes.
And I was saying, why do I want to do 1 hour sitting? So what I did, I set my watch timer. 35 minutes sitting down, and the rest 25 minutes lying down. So this second time lying down, after I'm sitting, because basically my mind breathe. Now I use natural breathing. I use my awareness just to see my inhale, exhale in a natural manner.
The awareness
not
and
more
the
long,
breath.
short.
No need. The awareness and the breath move as one. No need to verbalize. Last time they teach you initially count 1 to 10. Breathe in.
Even when you go and YouTube one Masale Jana, they tell you count 1 to 9.
1 to 9.
I try all this. Okay. So this time I just concentrate on my nature building.
Yeah.
Breathing. Okay.
You just let it
Let
breathe
it be,
naturally.
and then I just aware.
Yes.
Just aware.
Then
Okay.
it come. Then it make
come.
you very
So
quiet.
I find that myself was very calm. Then I went lying down.
Yeah.
When I was lying down
Sadhu.
for about I think 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, almost towards the end, no. You know what's the feeling? Suddenly I can feel my heart.
Heartbeat, the pounding.
I can feel the heartbeat, but that is not just feeling.
Wow,
Surprise.
sadhu.
I can see it, no?
Yeah.
It's like a white screen,
Yeah, yes.
It's like a bubble under the water coming up.
Yeah.
It's red in color. Hop. Then the next one is the heartbeat. It's synchronized with the heartbeat. Hop,
the
out.
pulse of life.
I was surprised. I can feel it, but how come I can see it, no?
Yes. In fact, quite a lot of Kalyanamittas told me that. Poh Cheng, where is Poh Cheng? Poh Cheng also, he can see.
You can see it.
Yes.
I thought initially I start with I can feel it, but later I can see it.
Yes.
That was very amazing.
Sadhu,
That was my
sadhu.
first experience.
Very good.
Because everybody was saying a lot like, oh, you can feel your heart.
Yeah.
I've been trying. I said, what heartbeat? No heartbeat.
Because the doctor need the stethoscope to actually pick it up. When you have this awareness-based meditation, throughout the day, when you stay here, the vibration all very prominent. You want to feel your heartbeat anytime also you can feel. No need stethoscope one. And there is a stability and sensitivity that you must have. When you have that, anywhere you locate your awareness, it becomes very sensitive. Like when I at the forehead, I know what is going on inside my brain. Then wherever my physical body, any part not feeling well or not normal, I just put my awareness there, then I know what is going on. That's why sometimes my wife tell me, you eat this, never mind. I say, I know what it is. Then I go and relax. Normally, if it's flu or what, at the most now need 1 day. The next morning, I will recover. Otherwise, it is going to take you very long. And most people, when you got flu, you go for doctor, they give you antibiotic. Then you eat, you groggy. And to recover from cough or phlegm, sinus, all those things, not easy. In the early day, before 1989, I used to have this flu and all those things, then sinusitis. But that time, it took me quite a while to recover. Every time I had it, I take vitamin C, vitamin D, then the scalp emulsion, all that, to nourish it. Then after that, after 1989, when I know about this awareness-based meditation, when I know how to go in, I just silent, then I rest. So last night, half an hour, I recover. Then later, I need 2 hours. Well, as you age, since 89 until now, 35 years already, So as you age, you need longer rest to go there so that you can recover. So now I need about 1 night the next morning. If before I sleep, I determine to rest, then I will rest. Then next morning I will recover. Very good. Casey. Continue.
So I think from now onward, I think it's good to have a mix, right? Sitting down, and then followed by lying down.
Alternate.
The reason why I said that because I noticed that I have tried even up to an hour sitting down. It's no fun because my leg somehow
very
my knees
painful.
are very painful. So you lose the
ability
to aware.
to be aware.
So now I make sure that 30 minutes or 35 minutes is okay. Then I go lie down. Otherwise, beyond that, when the pain too intense, you lose your awareness.
As you age, your leg works. Like now, BM got to sit on chair. So don't worry. You can still relax walk, forward, backward, forward. 10, 15 minutes, you go and lie down.
Yes.
Completely different. You go in straight away. No need wait for 15 minutes. Straight away you go in.
And
Michael can prove to you. Yeah, he lie down, he realized I become so peaceful, so calm. But no need to do anything. He said, like Brother Teo said, as if you are dead. Dead man cannot respond. That's why the Sankara all slow down and become very quiet. When it become very quiet, the awareness nature manifest. That's why that characteristic of the awareness nature, which is your true mind, is peace, tranquility, stillness, calm. That's how he get it. And first time lie down, got it already. Then Beng try. At first he Paiseh is called what?
Shy.
Too shy to like meditate in the hall, yeah? Snoring. But later on I say, don't worry, let it snore. That sound that come out, sometimes initially the full sound, then only you wake up. The next time when you become stable like song, you realize here, before it call down, that first sound, you already aware already. Then later on, this sound also disappear. Then you know you're tired, you want to sleep, you sleep. Then it's not like it's not. Understand? You are sleeping, but you want to maintain awareness. That is how you do it. That sound, because it's in your body, very close to your ear, it should trigger off the awareness on. Yeah. At the moment of contact, what arise? Upon contact, what arise? Consciousness. That's why Sankara Pachya Vijnana. So you become conscious first, though. So the awareness pick up first, though. But when you are not trained in awareness, you know what pick up first, no? Your thought pick up first. That's why you have to become conscious that only you hear, no? Understand? No? Awareness, baby, when you are lying down, when you are not conscious or in the subconscious, the awareness can pick up. That's why that is the first one to be aware. You no need to wake up to hear the sound. Understand? That is the big difference. Very good. Then, like, I think Michael and Beng Fee's experience both combined. You all should have the understanding and faith to try it. Then together with Casey, I think it has changed the understanding a lot. Well, first year they come, very new. Mong cha cha, they all. Tracy also say, but Tracy last year was not bad. Actually, I said Tracy will learn faster because he got a lot of knowledge from other practice. Tracy clean slate. Yeah. Then that time I predict, I say, you won't be surprised. If she understands, she move very fast. Oh, your turn already, Tracy.
Good morning, Mr. Brother Teo and Mrs. Teo and all the Kalyanamittas. Actually, I got nothing much to say. No interesting story.
No need interesting story. Just tell us, did you benefit from the sharing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Definitely. This year, the book become clearer to you, isn't it?
Yeah, this year, I think I can learn more. Last year, totally like clean slate.
Yeah, clean slate. Everything very new.
I'm still in the 拎嘴班, you know,
your this expression, you ask Poh Cheng, last time, she also like you, the first 2 years, 2017, 2018. He said, but I bong cha cha one. He said, I still very new. I don't know. Don't mind if I ask you. I say, go ahead and ask. That's why don't worry. As long as you are sincere, clean slate, very easy to learn on.
And a lot of these Kalyanamittas friend also helped me a lot, like Suyi and Adeline and Alicia. So anything I in doubt,
you can
I'll
ask
them.
And I saw the photo, your photo together with them. Wow, the joy inside there. Can see when you all interact, so much joy.
Yeah,
that is very good.
So I learned from them and I'm trying now. I'm working hard towards it.
Very good. Now you can depend on Casey to teach you.
Yes.
You don't have to worry because he starts to pick up the important point. He see the difference in last time and now. The awareness makes a big difference.
And yesterday, Mrs. Teo's talk also very encouraging.
Very good.
Very encouraging.
Yeah, very encouraging. Yeah. Sadhu.
So I love that. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So who is next? Seng Wah. Yes.
let me pronounce Omi Tofo,
Sadhu.
Brother Teo, Mrs. Teo, and all very, very kind Kalyanamittas.
Sadhu.
I'm very touched by your kind heart, love and care. I would also say that this place, okay, I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be here. Initially, actually, I felt that I wasn't ready, and I couldn't decide. My good friend Arlene, I felt that she has done her homework and she was really keen. So she was telling me that, or rather, she was telling me that she wants to come and she really wants me to come along. But I was hesitating because I felt that I wasn't ready and I haven't done my homework. But I suppose causes and conditions are such that
brings you here.
that I'm here, and I'm very thankful because I don't really visit Mahayana temples.
Okay.
I mean, I did, but not really, So when I'm here, I think one of the things that I need to do is to connect, if not reconnect, with the usas and to understand more, and also I think there were things that I need to do. So for this retreat, I I think, okay, it's giving me a taste of what meditation could be, or a flavor, because I don't really understand what meditation is, and I actually felt stuck. From what I know, the little bit here and there that I know, I felt stuck, and I know that I need to go beyond thought. Yeah, and I know there are a lot more challenges ahead of me, especially my family. Should I lose anyone, it'll be very difficult for me because I love my family. Okay, that much I can say. So, anyway, I agreed. I said, okay, Arlene, I'll come with you because I know she wants it so much, and I think it would definitely benefit her. For me, I was just giving myself a chance, And the other thing I hope to achieve is that may I learn something that should like losing my loved ones. I will be able to handle it. Okay, so coming here, in terms of meditation, I'm really, really elementary, so no point going through them. So I think that's about it I want to say. Thank you very much. My apologies if wrongly said. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much.
Let us rejoice.
Thank you.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Thank you.
sadhu. So at least whoever come, you will benefit because the environment is very conducive. And when you listen to Dhamma, you got no negativity and everything is like harmony. Then Kalyanamittas, the way they actually sincerely interact with you, you can feel them. They are very sincere, very helpful. And it's like a happy family, understand? But when it comes to attachment, you have to develop the understanding of the awareness-based nature to see that the form and mind is not a permanent, unchanging entity. Seng Wah? You can see that, then your attachment to your loved one will become different. Where you can love, like my teacher Ajahn Yantra said, you must love, and you can love, but don't attach. You understand the meaning of? Well, not only they, we also subject to what? Birth, old age, sickness, and death. All this reality is a common reality for all humanity. Understand? So, like the Buddha said, we are of the nature to grow old, get sick, and finally die. Everybody is like that, even me included. But there is another nature within, there is the deathless element. Then when you understand that this is dependent originating condition arising, then you realize this is not you. That's why the Buddha had the answer underneath the Bodhi tree when he became enlightened. Then he realized all age, sickness, and death pertain to the physical form, not him. Understand? These are nature's element. go the way of nature. So the existential period that you exist is your life, your existence affinity with the world, with everything that you come into interaction with. So with that understanding, you will slowly develop the understanding that since they are all dependent originating entity, not a permanent and changing entity, that it cannot be me. That's not. But to break that is not easy. You need to meditate. You need to develop the awareness within. Okay, Seng Wah? Hopefully that one help. Then who is next? Lay Hong. Can Lay Hong do progress quite you have learned a lot. He at the back together with Yun Chan very hardworking.
Oh. Thank you.
Yeah.
What should I say? I think time flies, no?
Yeah.
Because the 2023 retreat, I can still recall.
Yeah.
Like, can still recall, but now I'm attending the 2024 retreat. Actually, I decided not to come already. Because it's so, like, I can still recall, I decided not to come. Then the phone rang, no? Then the other side is Pamasuri, no? Then he said, why you didn't sign up? You must come because what did he say? Zoom and physical very different both young.
Yeah, sadhu.
Then she said, brother Teo, not getting younger already, no. You must come and learn from him. No.
Very good.
So that's why I'm here. That's why but what Brother Teo says, Dharma friends are very important.
Yeah. Sadhu.
Another reason I came because I want to pay respect to all the great
beings. The great being.
And this time I want to make aspiration.
Wow.
So
Very good.
Then the time comes, I also can say, Brother Teo, I want to share.
Yeah, sadhu. Very good.
Then I want to say thank you to Brother Teo for sharing, for being compassionate and allowed me to join this retreat. And I want to again thank Brother Teo for patiently teaching the profound Dharma, making it easier for me to understand.
Yeah.
With this, I want to pay respect to Brother
Oh,
Teo.
okay. Sadhu. Yeah, sadhu. Sadhu. Who is next?
我了，
你OK，sadhu.
我很爱拿麦的。Sorry. Good morning, Brother Teo, Mrs. Teo, and all lovely Kalyanamittas. First of all, 感恩 Brother Teo，感恩佛菩萨能够带我走进佛法。还有就是感恩大家这一次的 retreat 的 cooperation， 让我们很顺利的，而且很轻松、很自在的，每天在用餐啊、比喻用餐啊，还是所有的 activity， 我感觉到很多的法喜。还有就是我想讲的是我在这个佛法，我跟了 Brother 就11年吧。然后 Brad 就在 Satipatthana 讲 7 years maximum， 所以我在 count 着，而且 because 我从50岁的时候认识到 Brother Teo， 带我走进佛法，所以我在看57岁那年，我在说57岁了，我还没有 enlighten， 我怎么办？So 之后经过 Brother Teo 的督促，就是我们就要敲了要敲一下的，然后他就 Brother 就讲 Alicia 你 not serious， but 我的 thought 跟我是讲Brother I'm very serious， but the next moment I pay respect 给 Brother 就说sorry Brother 我真的不够 serious， 然后从那天起我就加油一点点了，比较 serious 一点，然后就走着就是跟着 Brother 的 teaching。 从 Brother Dio 开始教我们 mind sweeping，走到现在的我们的 cultivation，就一步一步走过来。我时常有一个说法，就是老师学佛，他没有 shortcut 的，就是一点一点的去累积，比如我们的达那啊、希拉啊什么的，不要急，慢慢的去走进去，哈。所以我很感恩，尤其这一次，我一来到这个 temple，我就 kind of connect，I don't know what is that connect，就一直很爱睡，就躺在那边。可能一般是佛菩萨眷顾我，而且我有 duty，所以还要给我 rest 之后，我可以 carry on 我的 duty 啊。然后就是当我那一天的 experience 我已经 report 过了哈，之后 radio 我的 heart area 那边，好像我的 gateway 那边很多的 activity，
哇，
很多的 activity，还有很多的 energy 跑进去。我一直
sadhu.
feel 到它一个这样跑进去，所以 most of the time， 对，是的，很感恩。所以 most of the time 我是很静，而且我可以在那个就是我做工的地方，然后我就一做完的工我就抽身了的。不奇怪，为什么我不会坐下来跟他们聊聊天呢？
不会的。
但是它这里面就是
我知道，
你就 move forward to next thing that you need to do，and then with 你这里很 clear 的，
很 clear，
not much thinking，you know，kind of like 怎么样说，就是很 clear 啦，就是没有什么 obscure。
What happened is she has this what they call benefit from all these years of training. Then she wants to now last few years she do a lot of work in the organizing side, especially kitchen side. Not easy to manage. You look at her, wear that one like a cook and all those things, and everywhere running, helping Bao Lian to go see doctor, all those things, and even together with earlier on was who?
Yun Chan.
Yun Chan, the bee sting one. So all this you think easier. You all on your own no need to do much. Also not enough time to rest and take your bath. Here non-stop now. Means that faith is there, that gratitude is there. Then that duty that she knows she need to just do to repay whatever she benefit when she was here, when others help her. This is the mind that can let that nature like 感动天 that's all. Then that thing will go in on. Then want to make her sleepy means like what she say, first is rest. But the more important one is to go into that nature, because actually she can just lie down and progress. But because of duty, she continue to do. And this is the mind that can take her very far. Because this is really out of love and compassion and the duty conscious type of awareness that make her able to endure all this, and yet with a lot of far-ceasing joy. That's why we should rejoice. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
感恩 Brother Teo 没有 Brother Teo 的 guidance， 我可能不能到这里，我还是个 heedless 的活死人。活死人就是有一个躯壳，但是你没有活的，就是这个样子。就是真的很奇怪 Brother Teo 我也很奇怪，为什么每一个人跟我讲话，我好像没有很多大的反应了。
对， because at that time the nature want you to go in and meditate. So 你不会来想坐下来跟他们谈天，不会了的。You just do your duty, finish. Then after that you continue. Like 你说这边空白，like nothing inside there. Then just continue. After this, do what? After this, do what? And you busy enough already. We can see all the time for lunch, time for breakfast, you will come up and alert everybody. Then all the message that need to transmit all come from your side. So not easy to actually perform that task. Last time we had one Kalyanamittas that full time don't participate in the meditation. What's her name? Joy's friend.
And Chow.
So she full time also like not free one, no, a lot of things to do one, no. This one, participate, listen, and can interact all the activity into what she need to do. Then, like, not a difficult thing, not a problem. That's why I was very amazed. Then I know she will progress because that sincerity is very powerful. 沙丢很好。
Hello，还有Brother Jiu，没有Brother Jiu，Mrs. Jiu，还有Brother Sui An，还有所有的凯拉米达的 encouragement，我想我也走不到这里。还有technical team，每次给我们很多的方便，能够几时都可以听到 Brother Jiu 的佛法。好，Brother Jiu，我还有一点点要 share，所以我要拿一点点的时间，就是我其实，在五台山回来，我真的 benefit 很多。因为就是从五台山回来之后，我开始读我的楞严经的时候，还有我念我的楞严咒的时候，其实我也不懂。那时候我读楞严经，我不知道那个所谓的samadhi 呀，就是它是怎么样讲，就是 cultivate samadhi 的嘛，那个就是，但是我不知道，只是很喜欢读，就是很怎么样讲，越读就越很像很 ，you know，I'm like kind of like 在那个会里面那个法会里面，我就读，等到我有一天我去念我的楞严咒的时候，我发觉我的 mind 就很定，
不一样了，
很定就不一样，然后我讲原来是这样。所以到最后我就理解到深入经藏，智慧如海，这个所谓的
沙丢。
所以这个就是我的功课，还有我还有一个功课就是大智度论。
大智度论，沙丢。
所以感恩 Brother Teo， 感恩全部人，还有感恩大家支持Sister 甘满的约定，还有大家的 cooperation，感恩大家，阿弥陀佛。
阿弥陀佛 ，Let us rejoice，沙丢。
Actually, I have nothing much to cover because everybody already said what they want to say that I wish to say as well. So it looks like congratulations to everybody, all Kalyanamittas, for doing such a good job in this retreat. Amitofo, Brother Teo, Mrs. Teo, and all Kalyanamittas. So I remember, Brother Gina, haven't heard this sharing. For this retreat, I think a lot of many Kalyanamittas make progresses, although it's a small step, but with sincerity, saddha, and perseverance, out of this retreat, they will progress, steadily. The other thing is, when I say sincerity, means that you should not have craving, When you have craving, it will obstruct you, because you keep looking for it. So when I first started doing my so-called learning and doing the awareness-based meditation, that's what I do. I'm not concerned about what result I'll get. I just do as following the instruction of the awareness-based meditation. Then everything manifests by itself naturally, without me knowing what was that even, even the gateway, I also don't know what is gateway.
Initially, she don't know until it happened. Then she described it, then only I explained to her.
So things is this incredible and amazing in that sense. When it happens, it hit you really hard. It struck you like a lightning like that, but you never die. But full of joy and amazement and unshakable faith to the great beings, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas, and the Dharma protectors, and of course our wise teacher, the great being Brother Teo, Amitofo Brother Teo, for the amazing teaching, that I didn't need to take a long time to cultivate to reach where I am. So I felt that all Kalyanamittas should know, you just follow the awareness-based meditation. I won't say it's a method because it's relaxed. It's a free mind. First of all, it must be a free mind. If it's not a free mind, it's a conditioned one. Conditioned one will not get any result. That's most important that you need to know. If it's conditioned,
the thought is involved. The thought is.
It won't work. You won't get the amazing result that you should get. So because that's why.
For the mind to be conditioned, you must focus. Understand? Or you must concentrate. So that one is the thought doing it. It's not awareness based. Awareness based means you relax, maintain awareness, and let it go in. And let the original mind, which is the awareness nature, reappear. Actually, it was there all the time. But you are clouded by your emotion, your thought process, your sankhara activity, your aggregates of mind. So when that one slow down and cease, then that nature come back. Because whatever that cloud, that nature, no more. So once you are able to understand that, then like what Michael they all try lie down, like you are dead. Whatever arrive, aware, finish. Aware, finish. And then the thought will slow down and finally cease. Then you will understand. Then you feel the peace, the calm, the stillness inside. That is your true mind. Good. Continue. Yeah.
So when you first started doing this awareness-based meditation, right? You will feel you will experience this shift of consciousness. It's very dramatic. When you experience it, you will know. It's pacetang. Straight away you will know. You don't need to ask the teacher. I entered into the true mind. The true mind surface, appeared. So when you get it right, you don't need to. There's no question, no doubt.
No doubt at all.
No doubt at all. So that is another characteristic of the true mind, Yeah. So it's not the thought. So when you insight into phenomena, you will see it very clearly. The mundane mind is not there at all. If it's a mundane mind, it will interfere. It will hinder your meditation, and you are out of it already. So these are all the characteristics that you will see, in your meditation. Now, the other thing I want to say is meditation is just not just formal sitting, formal lying. I mean, that is the base, will give you the very strong foundation. Yes.
Daily mindfulness.
Yes. But daily mindfulness is very important, because that is, you have to live your life. If you cannot live your life, every day you lie down, every day you sit, who is going to do the duties in the house, So it's impossible just to sit and lie down meditation. So you must integrate your daily mindfulness
into life.
In your activities, So that is very important. And then when you insight into phenomena, it's also equally amazing. Yes, just like Brother Casey, right, said, wow, can see the heart. In fact, when I saw my heart, I didn't even meditate. I was walking and I want to go into the that thing appeared.
The awareness saw.
Yes, the awareness saw my heart, I said, what is going on, that my eyesight is so sharp and even penetrate into my bones, and I can see my heart without the what X-ray.
X-ray.
I don't know what kind of
X-ray eye.
So it's very amazing. So these are the things you will pick up, you will never see in a normal thought-based meditation. Although I never had done any thought-based, at least in this life, previous life I do not know. But it's really amazing. It's more than just this. There are a lot of things you see your greed, your mental intention, your hatred, when you relate to people with your loved ones, especially, you can see it. Then you say,
you can sense it.
Yeah, you can sense it, and you can also feel them also. Whether they're happy or not happy, you also can sense them. So it's very amazing, when you go shopping also, you can sense whether the salesperson is doing their job or not. So that kind of things you never see in a normal
heedless, thought-based thinking.
So the clarity, the other thing is clarity. Wow, the clarity is like microscope or telescope or I mean, you don't need to analyze one, no. You need to reason one. Straight away you have the
very
answer.
clear.
The answer is there. Straight away, like if I want to find my pillowcase or whatever,
you will recall.
When I'm aware, I know I can see where is the pillowcase or the bedsheet that I was looking for. So amazing, then I don't even need to ransack my cupboard, things like that. So these are the things that you pick up in your daily mindfulness, that you cultivate. But very important that you must start in the beginning. You cannot like, wow, before you learn the Kaya Nupasana, you want to do the Citta Nupasana, you know, because that is very subtle. So you have to do the easy one first. So keep doing it until it strike you that you can see the mindfulness coming, you know. Then it will help you a lot. So do it slowly, steadily, with faith, sincerity, and perseverance.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pamasuri need to carry on with asking for forgiveness and all those things already, I think.
Before we end,
Yeah.
can I say something?
Yeah. So you all be in the kneeling position. Yeah. So in front of the Buddha and all beings,
Okay,
you request.
the asking for forgiveness is in our
Annual retreat WhatsApp.
retreat group, WhatsApp group. So I think there's one phrase.
Yellow color one. Yellow color. Sweet and sand one.
You see the phrase, we on behalf of Kalyanamittas, can you please omit, delete the on behalf of all Kalyanamittas. So we Kalyanamittas.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, shall we do it about 3 times first, then we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready?
Wait, instead of just Brother Teo, Mrs. Teo, and all 4 Pusa, you include. Yeah, you pay your respect first.
Bow.
To the triple
Shall we bow together? Bow.
Yeah.
Bow. Bow. Asking for forgiveness. Brother Teo and Mrs. Teo and all 4 Pusa.
Yeah.
We Kalyanamittas would like to ask for forgiveness if from the distant past until now, whether knowingly or unknowingly, that this nature of ours did something we should not do and have done, or didn't do something that we should have done, or had caused both of you and
all 4
Pusa any karmic negativity, misery, suffering, or misled, we would like to sincerely ask for your forgiveness. May our sincere request for forgiveness be accepted. We vow to repent via following the advice of the Buddha, to avoid all evil, do good, and purify our mind. We are striving on with heedfulness.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Okay, bow. 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 Okay, on behalf of the organizing committees, I would like to thank everybody for your great and wonderful cooperation that this retreat has been going on in a very smooth manner. Thank you everybody for your cooperation and for doing your duties and make our work so smooth and so easy, and we have the opportunity to come in. And mostly the kitchen team, you have been cooperating very, very well, that all the meals, everything has been done very well. And then also thank you, last but not least, our teacher, Brother Teo, for leading us towards this wonderful retreat. And if you have some more thing to share, next Tuesday class, Thursday class.
No, on the bus.
You are always welcome to share, especially during Thursday class and Tuesday class. No need to wait. Just put up your hands.
On the bus also can.
Shall we say sadhu 3 times together again for sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This one is for everybody. Everybody has a part in the success of this retreat.
Yeah. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Brother Sui An online sent a message. Maha Sadhu for a wonderful retreat.
Oh, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Yeah, very good.
Brother, I just need 2 minutes.
Can.
Okay. Okay.
For the past few years, no, for few days, Sister Sui and I been compounding and editing the video, and I hope you all will benefit on that. You see, and personally, I benefit a lot from doing the mini YouTube. You see, and reason why I come out with the idea of doing mini YouTube is that because over each of the brother talks, they are about 2 hours or 2.5 hours long. You see, so sometimes certain part of the video, it's very interesting and it's good to capture it. In the past, we only had the audio MP3. So I actually need to write down the minutes and have to fall back and play forward to listen to the talk, you see. So that arise the thought that say, how good it would be if I'm able to capture it. So it create me the condition to learn to do the video editing, all these things. You see. So since we have been compounding the whole entire retreat talks, you see, now what we need is that we need people to help us, okay, to sort out the mini YouTubes. Okay, what you all need to do is like you can select whichever day that you are interested, all right, and then you just take down, okay, the minutes, all right, that for instance, like 41 minutes to 56 minutes, these portions that you say find very interesting, all right, you hope you can capture it. Okay, so you just write it down, all right, and perhaps maybe you can just name a title, all right. The title, we will later on we modify and let Brother Teo to finalize it. Okay, doesn't matter. So what we are going to do is like during this weekend, I'm going to compile it in the list and send it in the group. So whoever that interested, can just fill it up. Okay, and for that, I'm also would like to have a special thanks to Sister Poh Cheng, Sister Eng Di, and Sister PG, and the rest who have been helping out to do the mini YouTube. You see, and most importantly, like what's or everyone I will say, thank you, Brother Teo, for coming out with such a profound sharing. You see, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.